The next part that I want to talk to you about in our last learning objective is email marketing strategy. So there are 10 steps to an email marketing strategy. The first step is to choose or upgrade email marketing tools or provider. And there are steps that you can do this. This is the graph from the textbook. But you have to use a good email software. It's essential for ongoing research and future developments. It allows analysts to see trends and changes in data. Common email marketing platforms would be ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Constant Contact, and Campaign Monitor. The second step is to identify a target audience. There are 6 targeting options that you can use and implement in your marketing plans for email. You need to focus on customer demographics. This would include socioeconomic characteristics like age, gender, location, education level, marital status, income, occupation, and hobbies. The customer lifetime value. So, what is the worth of your present and future value of a customer considering current and future spending? The customer life cycle. There are 3 elements affecting the customer life cycle. They are to increase the customer base, purchase frequency, and your average order value. The customer behavior is also important. Marketing is based on the user's activity and action. So, understanding your customer behavior is another way to target your audience. The customer channel behavior. Examine target audience and evaluate the channel preference from online to traditional methods such as social media usage and interaction. And the last one is customer persona or avatars. Develop a profile for your ideal customer using key traits of a large segment of an audience based on user research and analytics. The third step would be to choose a list building tactics. You would need to look at your organization's current lead sources. Get creative when you're using this, such as web pages, pop up ads, content, as well as adding more intuitive ways. And this would be examples of like analyzing the interactions with the consumers on these examples of the web pages and pop ups, as well as what the touch points of customer journeys are at the different stages in the life cycle. You need to ensure that every subscriber obtained is giving you permission to collect the data, because if you don't, your regulations based on where you're located in the world will probably find you and fine you. Step 4 would be to create a list or a list of segments. So you would use the target market criteria to make specific campaigns for smaller target segments. Segmentation is used to personalize emails, which delivers more relevant email campaigns to subscribers. The fifth step is to create and send a schedule. Email frequency depends on the type of email and what the users have actually opted in to receive. You can adjust how many emails you get from an organization. Examples would be daily news digest, weekly or monthly newsletters, a welcome email, or just promotional campaigns. Make sure each email has value and it adds it to the consumer and the business. Email marketing frequency should also be based on the business's typical customer purchase cycle and profile. The sixth step would be to define your goals. Think about the way that the organization is using email marketing and the campaign's goals. The email list is one of the most valuable marketing resources along with the consumer related goals. So you need to include goals to optimize campaigns that focus on improving your email open rate, your email engagement, and the overall business. Step 7 will be to decide on what type of email you're looking for. So 6 types of emails that businesses can send are dependent on the users and where they're at in the customer journey. The author has defined this in 6 different variations. The welcome series is if someone subscribes, you send a series of emails. Promotional campaigns are aimed at selling products or services. Triggered, sending an email based on the subscriber's behavior. Post-purchase and survey, customer emails to gain feedback or reviews. Newsletters or news digest, regular adding value articles or industry news. And then the 6th one is pre-purchase and abandoned cart. It is capturing lost sales to convert into consumers. The 8th step is actually the design of the email. This is really important, so please pay attention, because if you go into email design, this is the big thing that you need to look for. Email design is not all about how the email is looking. It is actually about how it's going to appear. in a presentation. It's very important. There are tips the author has included. So one of the tips is email width. And it is saying that for an email, you should use a 600 pixel so that the email works with the majority of screen sizes for the email platform. Pre-header, it adds a teaser text before the header, which shows up on the subject line, and it influences users to click on the email. Sending information makes clear who is sending the email and making the email feel like a person rather than a brand. Again, no faceless brands. It increases the opportunity of interaction. The subject line, best subject line length according to a source is 41 characters or 7 words. Optimize for email devices. Use responsive templates optimized for both desktop and mobile devices. Test email campaigns appearances on a mobile device. So send the email to a mobile device, maybe just your email, to check and see how it's going to appear. And if it doesn't appear correctly, go fix it. A little bit more would be the email layout. Make content easy to scan by using headings and subheadings. Text and format. Keep blocks of text short and simple. Keep content intriguing. White space. Adding white space around elements in the email encourages click-through and allows readers to pay attention. Imagery. Use a JPEG or a PNG image in emails. It keeps the images and keep images small for downloading purposes. You don't want the video to take 20 years to download because they will click off of it if it isn't loading in 2 to 3 seconds. And that's actually a stat. Video. Use videos and emails by using a clickable image link. This again is for better loading time, and you probably can't send a video on an email because it'll probably be too long. Calls to action. Use hyperlinks and images in the email's body as a call to action. It'll improve your click-through rate. Personalization. Use the subscriber's name in the subject line when addressing the email. Dynamic content. The more advanced tactics of personalization, like changing content of email based on the subscriber's gender, location, and anything else that you would find for that specific person based on their data. The entire email needs to be personalized. Finally, the footer. This is including contact information and additional resources like social media links, unsubscribe links, and legal print based on your standard laws. Step 9 would be to optimize your email's results through A/B testing. I love A/B testing. I think it's really interesting to see consumer behavior based on different variations. A/B testing can be applied in many components of an email. The test subject will look and see, sorry for the little typo, it will not be a typo on the PowerPoint, but the test subject will actually look and see which elements are getting better response rates through length, topic, promotion and offer, as well as personalization, such as the first name greeting. Then examine the following from the name, the email content, and the calls to action. And the author actually included a checklist, an email marketing checklist for you to kind of go through. So the name, subject line, pre-header, make sure all of this checks off and you have it included or not included in your email campaigns. The final step is step 10, which is to report and analyze. The most popular email marketing metrics are reported in these 8 steps. So list growth. This indicates how much your email marketing list has grown over a given time period. Open rate, understanding the percentage of users opening your emails. Click-through rate is an important metric if a business wants consumers to visit or click on a link and visit an online page or a landing page. Delivery and bounce rate gives you a good view of the list's health and could indicate emails are getting caught in spam or you have interactive emails on a list. The unsubscribe or abuse and complaint rate is if subscribers have opted in, this should actually be really low. Conversion rate is divided by the number of recipients who took an action by the total number of emails delivered. Forward share rate, understanding what emails are being shared and forward. So this is actually saying that your content is valuable. And finally, social media interaction, seeing who is clicking on the social media links and signing up for the following accounts. So a little summary, we have created knowledge surrounding the lead funnels and the CRM processes. We examined how to reach individuals through online emailing marketing. We reviewed how to engage users through personalization and behavior marketing, as well as assess how to grow email marketing campaigns. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me on my email, the school email. And if not, I will talk to you all very soon.